Okay, just putting this outfit on. I think it's really cute. I'm enjoying this view.
Why does my body look like Slim Thick with the cute ass from the side and then look like this from the front? What the fuck?
Barbecue, steak fry, styrofoam, plate date night. George Strait singing great swine. We turning up, sitting lakeside. That pedal still, she straight sliding. Over here to me, she do that Alabama shake like you ain't ever seen.
Big boobs sag, bitch. They sag. Because of the damn gravity. What y'all want me to do? Defying gravity. That's what y'all want my fucking knockers to do. What's wrong with y'all?
Welcome to Ross Says What. We're reading this book tonight for our video for Wednesday, May 20th, my niece's birthday. We're reading Batman Timefall. It's by Jesse Leon McKim, written by, illustrated by John Bruce. It's Elastic. This is Batman. We love Batman. I'm a big Batman fan. It's for readers level 3. And Chapter 1, Creature Feature. Bruce Wayne was one of the richest men in Gotham City. He lived in Wayne Manor, above a secret cave, the Batcave. That because Bruce was also Batman. Every evening, Batman carefully checked his crime-fighting tools and equipment. Tonight, he was almost ready to go out on patrol. A strange fog has covered Gotham City. It was a cold night in Gotham City. Police detectives Harvey Bullock and Renee Montoya shivered inside their squad car. They were not happy. A strange fog has covered Gotham the last 3 nights. The fog was very cold and thick, and every cop had to work long hours. Boom. Montoya's eyes grew wider. What was that? Boom, boom. The ground shook. Good question, Bullock said. He quickly wiped the window with a rag. They looked inside into the soggy fog. What they saw was a chilling, very big creature were coming at them from the mist. Boom, 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 boom. And then the crunch. One huge beast stepped onto the front of the car. It crushed the hood flat. Holy cow, Bullock jumped from the car. Get out, Montoya. That thing isn't going around us. Montoya rode out onto the cold street. She looked back to see the creature wreck their car. Crunch, crunch. That's it. Went on down the road. The 2 detectives rubbed their eyes. Get out, Montana. Crunch. They watched the beast disappear into the fog. The enormous creatures looked like mastodons, giant sloths, and woolly mammoths, but the prehistoric creatures had been existent for thousands of years since the Ice Age. Chapter 2, The Fog Factory. Around the Batplane, Batman investigates. This fog was non-natural. As the mist rolled for a third night, Batman in the Dark Knight was in his Batplane. He was flying over the ocean. Batman knew something was wrong. He had been checking the weather satellite all day. It was always the same, clear, but this fog was not natural. The fog was coming from the east. That part of the ocean was dotted with small islands. Maybe these islands held the answer to the fog. Sure enough, on one rocky island, he spotted a huge factory. Several smokestacks poured out big clouds of thick, cold, man-made fog. The only place to land was the factory's roof. Batman turned on the landing gear and set the plane down. He stepped outside the plane. Frost crunched under his boots. The smokestacks were covered with 4 inches of ice. Just then, Batman's radio buzzed. Commissioner Gordon was calling him. Batman, it's the craziest thing. Commissioner Gordon said, where we've been. Batman stepped outside the plane. Crunch, we've been invaded. Invaded by a pack of prehistoric animals. We need you. I'll be there in 15 minutes. Batman turned back to the Batplane. Crash. The mystery of the fog-making factory would have to wait, but he didn't reach the Batplane. Suddenly, a trapdoor in the roof opened. Under him, and he was falling. Whoop! He landed on the cold concrete floor. Ah, Batman, I thought it was you. Welcome. Batman knew that voice. It was Mr. Freeze. Oh, I love this. I love Batman. Chapter 3. Farewell, Batman. Batman got to his feet. What's this about? Mr. Freeze, he asked. Mr. Freeze was on the platform 20 feet above the ground. He looked down meaningly at the dark night. Ah, Batman, I thought it was you. Welcome. Revenge was my enemy for what has been done to my life. Mr. Freeze was once a scientist named Dr. Victor Freeze. He did experiments in super cold temperatures, but a laboratory accident changed Freeze. He now needs to live in a special freezing cold suit. Dr. Freeze became Mr. Freeze. Dr. Freeze became Mr. Freeze. He turned to crime to pay for his plans to turn Gotham City into an icy frozen land. I'm sure you heard about the strange creatures in the foggy city, Freeze said. He pushed a button on the panel. The lights inside the factory went on. I was lucky to find my prehistoric friends during a recent dig in Siberia, Freeze said with a laugh. Batman looked around. He knew he would have to fight soon, possibly for their life, so he used this time to listen and prepare. Gotham will freeze. Click. I was digging for a special diamond. The Soul Stone. Freeze went on. It's the last piece I needed for my laser pulse ice cannon. Freeze pushed another button. Beneath him, the floor opened. A hovercraft rose to the ground. On it was a huge, dangerous-looking cannon. One blast, and Gotham City will freeze forever. Freeze said. He stepped on 2. Hovercraft. However, I didn't find that soul stone. Just creatures frozen for thousands of years. Now they and my freezing fog will keep the police busy while I finally get my soul stone. On the hovercraft was a dangerous-looking cannon. By stealing it, Batman said, "An excellent guess, Batman." The cold criminal laughed. How lucky for me it's on the display at the Gotham Museum. Mr. Freeze flipped the switch. A part of the wall to the outside open. Batman ran after the hovercraft. Mr. Freeze flipped another switch. Another part of the wall opened. Out leaped 2 giant snarls creatures. Saber-toothed tigers. Farewell, Batman. Freeze stared the craft outside. The wall began to close behind him. Play nicely with my pets. Now Batman was alone with the circling tigers. He stayed still. The tigers would leap at the slightest move. Batman reached slowly for the utility belt. Snarl, growled the tiger. That was all it took. Growl, a tiger roared and leaped. It hit Batman hard, knocking him backwards. Batman backflipped away from the tigers, slashing across. With his last flip, he leaped over the ground beast. The second cat was waiting. Batman was forced to kick it in the head. The tiger was briefly stunned. Then Batman ran as fast as he could towards Mr. Freeze's platform, but the tigers were faster. One of them slammed him down from behind. Batman rolled onto his back as the cat slashed at him with razor-sharp claws. Would that moment be the end of the Dark Knight? A quick miss. Batman grabbed gas capsules from his utility belt. In one quick move, Batman grabbed a mask and gas capsule from his utility belt. He covered his mouth and nose with the mask. Then he threw capsules to the floor. A thick mist rose from the capsule. Turning to tomorrow night for the continuation of Batman the Time Fall. I'm Ross Says What, reading what Ross Says What. So we're gonna continue with chapter 4 tomorrow night. This is reading with Ross and Ross Says What. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Happy hump day.